Hey guys, this is just going to be a hopefully quick kind of a close-up on the Kimber Rapide Dawn 9mm Kimber just released here in 2022. Please excuse the tweeting birds in the background. Yeah, we're just going to look at the different features. I think this thing is kind of quite a bit different from a lot of other Kimbers, and I want to show you guys why and what's cool about it, what's different, why you should or shouldn't pick one up maybe. Disclaimers, I just got this, haven't shot it yet. This is just to kind of show you guys there's not a lot out on YouTube of this gun yet. Yeah, so it comes with one magazine with the extended base plate. You have ambi safeties. You have a coated like gray trigger, not sure what the finish on that is. You have a stainless steel slide and frame, and it's kind of like a brushed, polished finish on the sides with a Kimpro 2 coating on the matte recessed areas like in here, the underside, the very top. You have excellent True Glow tritium fiber optic sights, orange on the front. You have window cuts on the barrel. You have a titanium nitride barrel, of course 9mm. You have these very nice G10 grips that fit the styling. Front stippling type texture with an interesting cut there. Matching mainspring housing to the slide cuts. You have a magwell integrated, which could be removed. You have the extended base pad so that you can still get the mag in easily with the magwell. And that is just a very, very quick overview. Now we'll dive a little deeper. So why is this Kimber different? Well, a lot of Kimbers are Series 80-ish. And what I mean by that is they do have a firing pin block in the gun, but as opposed to traditional Series 80, which needs the trigger to push the firing pin block up, Kimbers use the grip safety. So the grip safety acts as a standard 1911 grip safety in addition to deactivating the firing pin block. So that helps avoid a crappy Series 80 trigger, but Kimber decided to just make this straight Series 70. Not exactly sure why they did that. Something else unique about this compared to a lot of Kimbers is the lack of a full-length guide rod. That's a feature Kimber's been known for over the years, and on all the government-sized Rapide line, they've deleted that feature and gone with the more traditional flush. I think that's because they have these cool coated barrels. On other models, it's a black DLC. This is a gold titanium nitride on the Rapide Dawn. And so I think they just wanted to let that barrel do most of the talking up front would be my guess. But yeah, so I'm going to pull this apart, and actually I'm going to do it the risky way a bit. And I'm going to show you, actually, this has, having that, that GI style spring, I don't want to take the slide off without relieving that spring pressure. So now with the spring pressure removed, oh, there comes the bushing. That bushing is pretty tight on this particular model right out of the box. I've owned quite a few Kimbers. I had a stainless 2 9mm, which I traded towards this. And that one, the bushing you could take out pretty dang easily. This one is definitely tighter. The other higher end Kimber I've had is the Raptor 2. And that one has a barrel bushing about the same as the stainless 2 I had. This is definitely the tightest fit on this that I've noticed yet. But something that you should know about these are production grade guns, and that reminds me, I want to show you guys the kind of fit and finish. But I just want to show you, yep, this is indeed a true Series 70 style action in here. I guess I can kind of show you some of the milling. Very faint machine marks in there. Like I said, this is a high-end production level gun. We'll go over fitment in just a minute, but definitely some machining marks there in the ejection port area. That is incredibly common. Yeah. Overall, the machining and everything is good, but perhaps, you know, definitely not custom level. They did do an excellent job on these cuts on the slide. And there's a closer up on the sights. All right, so let's get this reassembled. We'll just slip the barrel back in, put the bushing in, then we'll put our recoil spring assembly in the back side here. Now, with the Kimber Series 80 guns, I've noticed it's best to not engage this when you're trying to put the slide back on. But, of course, this being a true Series 70 from Kimber, that doesn't matter. Oh, I did want to show this while I have this off. So, we are getting some scratching underneath from the slide stop somewhere. And there is a small scratch developing under the ambi safety. By the way, just my my 2 cents on Kimber's ambi safety. I love it. I am not a lefty, but I really like ambi safety on the 1911 platform. Just for aesthetics, honestly, I think it looks a little bit incomplete without one on the off side of the gun. And so I really like having that ambi safety to make this side of the gun look a little more complete. And what I really like about Kimber's ambi safety is its low profile here. You don't have that cutout on the back of the grip like a lot of guns with ambi safeties have. So it just overall it looks significantly cleaner. So now let's go over the fit and finish. So I haven't noticed any issues in the Kim Pro 2 finish on the non-polished surfaces yet. Time will tell. I know on the first gen Rapide Black Ices there was a lot of complaints about that. We'll see how this holds up. But fitment wise, here on the beaver tail, this is all pretty smooth. You know, for a production level gun, it's very good, but it's not a, you know, hand fitted Wilson Combat or whatever. Fitment here is pretty good. On this side, very nice. On this other side, there is, you can, I think, see that line right there that kind of gets thinner and thinner. There is some slight stair stepping there, but of course I'm not complaining about that for what this gun is. Magwell, everything seems pretty damn well fit there. Check the snugness. Feels very snug right now. You could always throw Loctite on that if you wanted. This is very tight here when you have that safety on. Just the smallest amount of play, and that'll just make sure that that safety can go on easily, but it's very tight. It locks up very well there. No magazine in it. Just a tiny amount of wiggle there, which that's going to be better for reliability, but I mean, it is a very good overall tightness on the slide to frame. I did notice this is a bit of a complaint. There's a decent amount of overhang here on the back. This side's pretty clean. That side, you know, I can snag on that. That's probably the worst finished part on this particular serial number, you know. That very smooth there. I already looked at the sights. That looks very centered on the radius, and the rear looks very good as well. Of course, these are made by True Glow, but they do seem quite nice. Serrated on the bottom portion there, very fine serrations. Barrel bushing, pretty tight for a production level gun. Interestingly enough, I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like this is Kim Pro 2 coated. The bushing and the rest of the gun looks a little more dull. This looks a little more stainless. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.